Well, hello there guys, and good morning. So Demon, how are you doing? Jacobkanda, come on, welcome. And we have a nice, not late, early reason to grind a bit, right? This. There we go. Put them on. Okay. Everybody else lurking down there. That's a cool picture to paste. That is quite a cool picture. Right, and now I need to put up some more millions today. We need some more of them millions. And clippity clap clap. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, I need to put on like a 20% boost or something. Up Superfly, how are you doing? How many points? Well, you're gonna see in a second. 36 million? I'm not at 36 million. I am at less than 36 million. How much is that doggy in the window? He's probably 120 million in round 1. Maybe round 2 he's on sale. I'm doing the same thing as you, don't know how many I need to hit. My channel is... Well, it's not necessarily about streaming. Like, a lot of people upload and don't really stream, or stream very little. So, not just streaming, it's all about everything else. The work, time, the effort that you put in the videos. Right, we're gonna put on that 20% common boost Reno. And it turns out I'm at 29 million. Not half bad, considering I started grinding a few hours too late. And slept. Should be fine. I really don't watch streamers because when they get damn fun. Well, first of all, nobody playing MCOC is famous. People use the word fame too easy these days. Second of all, it's just physically impossible. You know, there's hundreds of people in the stream. You can't reply to everybody, even if you wanted. Golden Retriever puppy, 3 months old and so damn cute. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want a puppet myself, but I don't want, you know. Anyways, puppers are awesome. We should be getting a puppy soon for my mom. Yeah, because she's set to retire soon. So yeah, we should be getting a nice little puppet for her soon. Golden Lab. Golden Lab is one of the options for sure. I know my brother likes German Shepherds a lot. But for our mom, we're probably gonna get something smaller. Like a Beagle or a Dutch Hound or something. Morning, which tech to run for? Ultron, Hulkbuster, Penny, Future Ant-Man, really? That would be Future Guardian or Infamous Ant-Man. I'd probably go with Future Ant-Man. Yeah. I'd probably go with that Ant-Man of the future there. Nice, a bit more hairy. But yeah, retrievers are definitely a Beagle right now of him, but stubborn as hell and always want will try to steal your food when you're not looking. I mean, that's most dogs, though. In your beagle's defense, that is most dogs. What is my profession? A secret. Hey, Mando. Got this arena starting and just started tonight. I only had 4.5 million, but I just finished my 7 stars. I'm doing 6 stars now. Watching in background while I grind too. Fair enough. So you're going for the Wolfie. So you are going for thy Wolfie. I don't know if I'll have the ability to finish this grind, but I hope I will. As in, like, you know, the last day we have 8.3 starting, Polygon starting. I'm gonna have to go to my driving session as well. Now all our labs will not touch the food until told to. Okay, fair enough. You are right, there are some good boys who are well behaved. I mean, all dogs are good boys. More obedient, but... I'm very smart, very marshmallow. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that some dogs have like half a brain cell and they're not using it. My puppy is already 118, he collapsed. Nice. Good for you, Panda. Good on you. Yeah. That I have definitely noticed. Labradors seem to live to please and make people happy and make friends. Birthday is Wednesday. Yeah, I will stream 8.3 on launch. And, well, congratulate. Say something nice to your missus on her birthday from me. But yeah, I will be streaming 8.3 on launch. For sure. Jesus Christ, I thought that combo sure would have killed him. Yeah, I like cats too. The good thing about cats, it's kind of like easier for people to take care of them, I think. Because with dogs, you do require more effort, you know, if you want to treat a dog right. I don't think we'll see a 7-star arena for a while, to be honest. Cats are simply inferior. I don't know, some cats that we have had are amazing. Like, in my mom's house with my brother, that they have 2 cats. One's kind of like my mom's cat, one's my brother's cat. And my brother's cat is just fucking amazing. He's massive, a bit chubby, so we call him Fatty. And he's a mix of extremely docile, don't really care about anything, and a tiny kitten when he plays in garden, finds a bug or something like that. Or when my niece starts playing with him. But at the same time, you can just pick him up, drop him up anywhere, you can cover him in a blanket, he will stay and he's gonna chill. And then all of a sudden you're like outside drinking coffee, and you see that cat like rolling in the grass trying to catch a bug like a little kitten. That is one dope ass cat. He looks nice as well. He has like a super cool coat. I should take a picture of him sometime to show you guys. When I got here and I saw that cat, I was like, that's a fucking awesome cat. From you, you know, she likes you too because you've always been amazing to me and our family. So I'll talk to you on Wednesday for a stream. Sure. Yeah. I'll probably be grinding for the stream. Oof. She went down, huh? Our current cat is kind of the same way, but a bit more friendly. Oh yeah, no. The big fatty is kind of friendly too. Like, I mean, he's not necessarily gonna jump at you to start like suckling or making biscuits and stuff like that. But whenever you do take him, he likes it and he enjoys it, and you know, he always sleeps like on people's chests and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Blizzard? Haven't been here in a while. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, ish. I mean, yeah, fine. I didn't live in a small property or get Great Pyrenees. Oh yeah, Great Pyrenees dogs are so cool. I love the fact that the Great Pyrenees can just rip through a pack of wolves if you give him like a proper collar. It's just, they look so cute and awesome and, you know, like a proper doggo, but they're like one of the biggest monster doggos that exist. I have heard such a ridiculous stories about Great Pyrenees. No, I kind of have a headache. I think I didn't sleep enough tonight. Ugh. I went to bed at like 2 and woke up before 7. Definitely my head's not feeling too great about it. I'm sure this too shall pass. Hope you're doing better, Blizzard, as well. Hope life is a bit more calm for you. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, cats can be really cool too, for sure. When my life kind of calms down a little bit, I'm thinking of getting a cat. Because if I'm living by myself in a flat at the moment, I don't really think I should be getting a dog. But a cat I can probably handle. But yeah, we're definitely getting my mom a doggo soon. Right. Does anybody here plan to grind for Morbius? And if yes, can you tell me why? I'm just curious. Because I think Morbius Arena is going to have ridiculously low cutoffs. Might be thinking about just so the next time I pull him I get Sunstar shots. Nah, I mean it's not that much Sunstar shots to make me grind for it. If anything, that, you know, I understand people who, you know, do it just for collecting purpose for the most part, if you have the Sunstar. Because even, okay, fair enough, like he does get significant benefits if you do awaken him and stuff, but it's just, you know, would you really want to rank up a 6-star when you have a 7-star? If you're waiting, who's gonna rank him? Exactly. Going for the shots, I believe. I mean, like, if you don't mind or like the grind, you know, that's fine, but most people don't really like grinding like 100+ millions in arenas. Then again, I think he might go under 100 million. Honestly, I think so. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes under 100 million. If I get a gat, it needs to be a older cat. I want to take it on a little adventures. That's actually fun. Shoulder cat. Had never heard that expression. And for this current guy, I'm gonna put 4 million basic. Well, man. Well, I guess some people love grinding more than others. Well, the good thing is that, you know, obviously, you probably get quite a lot of units by doing that. And here I am still on my measly 30 million. Need to improve them numbers. Got time to do it? Well, time is one thing, but even if you have time, you know, it's not like grinding arena is the most enjoyable thing. Especially when at times there's gonna be like Battleground season going on and stuff like that. Don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe. Just me. The thing is, I can't really watch anime and grind. It's I can watch TV shows and grind. I can't watch anime and grind. You know, because you need to read the subtitles and stuff. I don't trust what you said in the thumbnail. But, you know, you probably shouldn't. Because he will definitely bite. But that's what you're supposed to say. Isn't it? True? You are supposed to say your doggo doesn't bite. Even if he does. Oh. So damage. And I wish the Spidey buff better. I really do. And you know, Spidey maybe in different class, but since science is just so stacked, there is no real good justification of, you know, investing a lot in Spidey, I think. It's like, who's better, Spidey or Titania? Titania. Who's better, Spidey or Joe Fixit? Joe Fixit. Who's better, Spidey or Hulk? Hulk. You know, and so on and so forth. And I have that bastard double duped as well. In my profession, everybody tells me that dog doesn't bite, and I just say, yeah, just like that. And the dogs I have seen. Well, exactly. That's why I put it in thumbnail, because it's something everybody always says, regardless of whether it's true or not. Oh, my doggo doesn't bite. Really not. I get stuff with the nullify immune champs. They are doing that a lot. Like a lot. It was cool when they first started doing, because it was like a really rare immunity, and it was like a big deal. And now, you know, every third champion has some sort of nullify immunity or buff immunity. Not my Rocco wouldn't hurt a fly. Uh-huh. Meanwhile, Rocco tearing apart the bird. Yep, that sounds about right. My dog bye. On the holiday side quest in December where Joe Fixit is Santa Claus. Ooh, that actually sounds cool. very common tech immunity now. Yeah, and we have Galen in Cosmic class who has it, and we have Mr. Negative, Science class who has it. We have Thing who has it. Using class boosts. Fair enough. Actually, probably, well, next round I'll use some of those as well, probably. I probably should be using some of the class boosts. I should have used already some of the class boosts. Well. Hey, see that? I get double power gain. And we can smack. Wait. Actually, it's special like that. I wish I did a tune-up on Morningstar. Like, if Morningstar wouldn't be so excruciatingly such as, you know, a long ramp up. And she, wow, whatever. Morningstar would have some slightly better abilities, I think. She would be such a cool champion. All Excel champions in Santa costume. I mean, they could put all the bosses in Santa costume and then all the small champions or something leading up to the boss in the elf costume. And most of people said more will be good in BG. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah, I said Morningstar. That's the reason. I think Morbius is going to be decent in the next meta. Even if he can't take, you know, that many champions, I think people will still run him because he's a tactic attacker and stuff. But I think after that, you know, people are just gonna move away from Morbius, most likely. I really hope Kushala is good. I don't know. I haven't seen or cared for Kushala. First time I heard about Kushala was with the MCOC and stuff like that. So I never like watched any media or read any comics about her and stuff like that. So, you know. Oh, DLL is making Kushala. That is quite reassuring. DLL has 3 of the top 5 champions released this year. So that probably means there's a decent chance Kushala is going to be solid. Oh, come on, really? Really now? Oh, fudge me. Definitely tempering my expectations after Gladiator. The good thing that Iron Man is a chunky monkey. Still has had a historic tracker. Yeah, exactly. DLL, like, out of all the designers that I'm aware of at the moment, you know, DLL is kind of the one that instills the most confidence. Hope she has Flaming Horse. Tediously complex. Oh, James with the shade. She's not going to be tediously complex. She's going to be as complex as legally allowed. Now, to be fair, like, Abs, you know, has a lot of abilities and also, you know, fairly unique playstyle. Kate is more complex on paper than she is in reality because everybody's just using a cold snap arrow. Like, if she would lose all the other arrows, you know, like 95% of the matches, nobody would notice or care. Bums. Gladiator kerfuffle. We got Herc at first, and that like blew everybody away, and then Quicksilver had massive expectations, and it's safe to say that obviously he didn't live up to the expectations community had, but at least Quicksilver is still like a solidly good champion. And then came the Gladiator. The embarrassment. Misty is kind of cool. I can get why people like Misty. When rank 3s were kind of like the most common rank, and I took my Misty to rank 3, I think it was primarily for Alliance or defense, or team wanted to have one. I really started liking using her. Glad could still get a buff. Let me correct that for you. If Gladiator doesn't get buffed, I think community is gonna have another, torch campaign on their hands. 27 stars you have now. Can check in a second. $34. 40 minutes. At 34 7 stars. I forgot Gladiator existed. Yeah, me too, to be honest, because I don't have one. I don't use him. I don't do anything with him, really. And yeah, no, I get it, man. I kind of forget Gladiator existed sometimes. I voted for White Tiger. White Tiger, I think, would have been so much cooler champion to have. Realistically, at this point, though, everybody should always vote for Mutants. Mutants have been completely abandoned by Kabam. Man, Mutant class is getting, bent over sideways by Kabam. Because techs are like the most effective class at nuking down their, opponent. And Mutants ain't just getting anything, Poor baby Mutants just left there to starve. Marrow? Yeah, I also think the reason nobody wanted for we should have voted for Mutants. It's just nobody wanted to because they didn't pick the most enticing Mutants, Oh yeah. Probably gonna be Onslaught. Hopefully that's good. Oh, yeah. Kind of scary thing, like 2-3 years ago Mutants were top of the game. And now they're like, oh, I don't really want to rank up anymore. I'm quite sure it is going to be Onslaught as well. Pretty sure almost everybody predicted Onslaught there. Yeah, I do think that December champ is the Onslaught. %of the big names Mutants are in the game. Yeah, but most of them suck, Wolverine, Cyclops, and stuff like that. Yeah, Mutants did dominate for a while. But it never lasts, though. It never lasts. Eat my farts. I still don't understand how Mojok's heavy attack is contact. Well, I wouldn't say Cosmic Cell reigned supreme for that long. Cosmic Cell effectively reigned supreme since, Hercules, Hulkling, and Galen for the most part. I think. But realistically, I think at the moment, Science is the best class. Professor X. Yeah, Onslaught should be coming in December, I think. Mutant 45 gem and 10 Pen came out. The gem's still in my inventory. Oh, come on, you can find a mutant to rank, can't you? You know, there's still nothing wrong with taking an Archangel to rank 5, for instance. Danny was, but that's the thing, Danny was not a good addition. Danny was one of the worst additions this year, like in the bottom. Because, yeah, the matchups that she should do well, she just doesn't, because she's too finicky to play. In order to access, you know, her passive slow, you need to sacrifice the damage, and in most of the matchups, it's hard to get to your damage in the first place because the timers are too short. And most of the complex fights, you just don't want to do with Danny, even if she kind of can do them. And even the utility that she's built for, like, you know, oh, bypassing Nick Fury's second life, you know, it's not a guarantee. It's something that you need to work for quite hard, and it's quite easy to screw it up. And, yeah, no, Danny's, even by stats, if you take a look, like from the champions that I have added here. By the way, the same rule still applies. Whoever's going to be the juggernaut at the end of the stream will get to decide which is the next champion that goes in the spreadsheet, and we're going to do that live. But if you look at Danny Moonstar, right? She's towards the bottom. And even the matchups that I gave her as yes and stuff like that, she doesn't do too great. And if you don't crit, the fight takes twice as long, yeah. So I think this was yes plus maybe together. Right, so even there, yes plus maybe. That is just low as fuck. Oh yeah, Gambit. And Gambit does more matchups. And Gambit easily does more matchups. Oh, that was the biggest amount of no's there that I was looking at. Or the least amount of no's. Well, basically, yeah. Danny has, you know, some of the most new... Oh, wait. I need to do this. Because we did add Groot. Well, there you go. So yeah, whoever is going to be the juggernaut is going to pick the champion that we are going to go through the matchup sheet, figure out which which matchups they're good, bad for, and stuff like that. Quite fun to do, to be honest. I quite enjoy that. Still can't believe yesterday I ended up having to do Groot. Oh well. After a hard grind, you got now 6 to max. A 6-star skill, so I use them. Korg. I mean, yeah, Korg does want to be high sig. To be fair though, if I duped my 7-star Korg, I'd still rank him up.
Take my money.
Mando coming in.
Mando $50. Then, that's my pick in case I'm grinding and can't answer.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, that's very generous. I think that pretty much ensures that we are going to be taking a look at Venom. Thank you very much, Mando. And I think that pretty much ensures that at the end of the stream we're going to be checking out Venom. What is Groot's single maybe sometimes matchup? I think I gave him Pig on maybe sometimes. Because Pig has a small health pool and Groot can just keep throwing level 1s. He doesn't have to build level 2, so... And even if you do get taunted, he's going to get the debuffs off quickly. And just because Pig has like the bottom 20 smallest health pool in the game, I think he can actually do that fight relatively decently on equal ranks. You know what I mean? That's the Groot way. I was still iffy whether we are giving that to Groot or not. Send it love, Kitty, because there was no payday. Nice, congratulations, my man. Awesome. Glad you're doing well. My next one too, unless I get better Cosmic first. Fair enough. There aren't too many great Cosmics that you can kind of like casually pull. Favorite cord counter. My favorite cord counter is Jaggy Boy. He does cord like the fastest pretty much. Isn't that utterly useless? Well, to be fair, a lot of people don't realize that Groot has, you know, a moderate degree of defensive value. I have lost several rounds to a Groot in PGs. Because if you need to knock that motherfucker down, it's not easy. I have genuinely lost, you know, C4, C5 matches because of Groot in Battlegrounds. Groot's so bad it's actually funny. Yep. And that kind of like, the fact that Groot is this bad kind of ruined Guardians of the Galaxy moments for me. Now whenever I see Groot, I just think of how useless Groot is. Because I really like the character in movie. Obviously, the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, Groot was like fucking awesome. And now whenever I see Groot in MCU, like, you useless sack of shit. It's kind of funny because with me, it also works both ways. Right? For instance, I loved Thor Ragnarok, right? As a movie, when it first came out. But because I really detest and hate Korg as a creation, because I think no champion should be created a way where they are offensively completely useless and only designed to basically scam people out of their items. And obviously we have the Neanderthal ape version of Thor in the game because of Thor Ragnarok. I have never rewatched Thor Ragnarok because of it. And that's because I fucking hate the champions that I added from that movie. Like, Hela is whatever kind of shit, right? Heimdall the also meant shit. And, yeah, no, I just hate that movie because of this game. I don't think Jane Foster has some decent uses, I think. At least some, you know, moderately acceptable uses. I think Superior Iron Man was worse, for instance, or Iron Patriot than Groot. Because Groot at least has some defensive value. So I guess we need to distinguish, are you speaking strictly offensively or overall? Because Groot does have some defensive. I keep telling you guys, Groot can slap on defense. One movie for Angela. That could be interesting, maybe. Superior Iron Man used to be so. I remember doing most of Act 3 or 4 with Superior Iron Man and kind of like laughing my way through it because I saved myself so many potions. I was just feeling. I felt like my tag team of Superior Iron Man and Iron Man was like the best shit ever. Any out of these, who would you recommend ranking up for BGs? Rank 5 Doom, rank 5 Rintra, rank 5 Abs, or rank 2 Chavez? I do Chavez first. No questions asked. Chavez has been MVP. All of those champions are good, but I do Chavez first, because Chavez is insanely deadly on offense and on defense. From now on, be named Wolfie. Well, Bennett. Well, yeah, I mean, I think that fits. Wolfie or Doggo or Goodest Boy. He doesn't need revive farm. Yeah, I don't really revive farm pretty much ever. Mankaba made Valkyrie the most sad character in the movie, the best, and gave the main cast the Groot treatment, pretty much. And yeah, because of this game, I just don't watch Thor Ragnarok. But yeah, we're not Viva Farming for sure. Oh yeah, Lady Deathstrike is LSD for sure. Oh, hell like that as well. Hey, JJ's here. Wakey, wakey, sleepyhead. How's life? JJ? But JJ, guess what? You're definitely not the third of the stream. Far too late of an arrival for that. Oh, by the way, JJ, I was meant to ask, are you getting a new kitten? Man's best friend. No, it's Goodest Boy. Sorry, I missed that new. What do you mean new? I'm asking if you are getting a new kit. Is it really morning for Emma? Yeah, it is morning for Emma. In UK now it is 7 AM. So she's probably barely opened her little eyes. Still groggy and sleepy. No, I'm not getting a new kitten. What we will be doing probably quite soon is getting a doggo for my mom. But not, immediately. Because my mom is set to retire in like a year or so. Yo. No new kitten. We have got an elderly cat. Elderly cats can get along with new kittens. Unless your elderly cat is a dick. Do 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 do. Pew pew. These tablets, these tablets made me sleep way too much. She's a big fella, so I can handle a little. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I was just thinking that everybody should get a new kitten. I was just thinking that I should soon, when my life kind of stabilizes a little bit, also go and get a new kitten. To be fair, speaking of Kabam's acronyms being wild, to be fair, I do find it kind of funny. I don't have new kitten money. New kittens don't cost a lot of money. Do they? I'm allergic to cats, that's why I have doggos. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, my niece is also allergic. Oh, it sucks when you're allergic to something so fucking cute. But where was I? Oh, right. To be fair. Right? I do find it a bit odd how Kabam refused to buff, presumably Red Guardian, because of the real life event. And how actively Kabam is in the whole DY thing, right? social justice, sensitivity, inclusion, not making anybody feel bad and stuff like that. And the most recent buff videos are of the most iconic Yahtzee Marvel has. Whilst there is like a new war happening. It's kind of odd. I think the timing is about as bad as it could have worked out by Kabam. Food, shots, insurance, buying the cat probably would end up. True. Well, if you can steal a cat, though, you dig into that. I'll do this new boss lets him play MCOC at work as long as he beats Thronebreaker for him. That's funny. What is DD doing now? The tons of rescue cats and kittens? Exactly. Absolutely exactly. The timing of the Red Skull buff is not the best with current world events. Yep. Especially given that Kabam has kind of like, set a precedent of their approach. Which, you agree with or don't. But you definitely have to admit they're not necessarily consistent. He picked up work because of some personal stuff. Yeah, but what work? What does he do now? All steal a cat? I mean, obviously. I mean, okay. Steal a cat or rescue a stray kitten, I think. Loading trucks, I believe. Fair enough. Let's clippity clap. Alright, I probably need to put on another 40. Yeah. 20% boost. Like 40-minute boost. God damn it, how many rank 3s do I have? How many rank 3 6-stars does a person need? To be fair, I think I'm closing to the point where I might as well just take every single one of my 6-stars out of rank 1. I don't have that many left. I have a bunch of rank 2s now. I often don't really want to use like tip CC and then. I want to go dog once because he got out of the backyard. My grandpa was at the local park and family was then dogging up to my grandpa. That flies. Jesus Christ. I mean, if you take a dog, don't do it in your own neighborhood. Not that I'm saying anybody should be colonizing other people's dogs. You're planning one day to take all your 6-star strength? Yeah, I will do. I'll probably end up doing that. Because I don't... Yeah. Most of my 6-stars, I think majority of my 6-stars are already rank 3. Or above. Quite sure that that's true. People pinch dogs from gardens around here, especially if they're sought after breed. Yeah, there's like a missing dog flyer around this town as well, pretty much everywhere. Also has 7 or 8 dogs. Well then. Which I frequently let into my sight. By accident, I'm sure, James, right? Let those dogs in by accident. Yeah, if you have that many dogs around you, then yeah, with kitten it might be a bit rough. Right. Oh, look at that. 7 stars are coming. Nice. My dog was super well behaved. We could sit at the restaurant and have him a little away from the door until he'd stay, and he would stay and not move. We usually try getting a seat next to him. Makes sense. I mean, yeah, again, if you train your dog, it's such a good companion in life. Like, because you can have a dog and you can love your dog and if he's like misbehaving and you're still gonna have fun and all that stuff. But if the dog's actually well trained, it's not that he's just an awesome, fun companion for you in your life. He's also like, you know, I don't even know what's the best way to describe it. He can be like, you know, a helpful hand, you know. It's different. It's more when dog like responds. You can do so much more with, yeah, exactly. You can just do so much more. He's in so many more different places and stuff like that. By accident, yes, but actually no. Yeah. I like the dogs that are trained to do like the most random little things. You know, when you see a dog that's been trained to, I don't know, switch on an Xbox or bring a beer or something like that, like open a fridge and grab a beer or something. I love seeing those videos. It's always like that funny. Game dogs, what do you all think of pit bulls? I don't mind pit bulls at all. I actually quite like them. I think they're fucking awesome. I think it's a shame that, you know, pit bulls have the rep that they have and that they have been used as they do. It's some of the most kind of like loving and goofy dogs that I have seen are pit bulls. On the leash because he will leave, but none of my labs were like that. Yeah, well, labs, you know, should be kind of like more known for being obedient. And look at that, Chavez. Speaking of the other day, I saw a video guy who trained his coyote to bite his... Oh yeah, I saw that guy as well. I actually watched that guy's clips. The guy's like a fucking Disney princess. He has like a raccoon, a coyote, a dog, and now a kitten as well. Just chilling together. But yeah, I have seen those clips. Bad owners give them bad rep. Exactly. Absolutely agree with that. So this is 2. But yeah, I think somebody also pinched that guy's dog, or that guy's dog disappeared relatively recently. Maybe he's back, but... Taught our cats to sit and sing. That's as far as we went. I mean, it's still something. Teaching cats is a lot harder from what I know. Because that a while back I read somewhere that cats have the brain capacity and ability to learn all of that stuff, but they literally have a section of the brain that's responsible for their laziness and kind of like don't give a fuck attitude. So in theory, if you did a little brain surgery and got rid of part of their brain, you know, a cat could be as well, if not better trained than a doggo. Because yeah, if I'm not mistaken, cats quite literally have part of the brain that's kind of like the bitch place. The I'm not gonna do anything I don't want. type of. It was used to be called nanny dogs because they could take care of kids. Could be true. But that's kind of a cool thing about the cats as well, right? Because cats are just like, I'll do something fucked up and you're still gonna love me. I think also because we bred dogs to listen over time. Dogs that listen help us. Yeah, true. That would have something to do with it. Because we have always, you know, treated cats with kiddie gloves, pretty much. We get a cat and we're like, oh, little baby, you can shit on a rug. It's okay. Or you can kick that bottle off the table. I'm not gonna get mad. It's gonna be funny. We're gonna love you. You know what I mean? With dogs, we kind of expect obedience as well. With cats, you know, they can just get away with anything, pretty much. Look at that. So we're gonna finish this round at like 40 million someplace, I think. You know, it's not bad. Let's have microbes in them, which... Yeah, that is also true. There's like a literal parasitic kind of like infection or disease that cats can give you that will have you more affection for cats. That is true, yes. Or about cats as well, like, they don't really meow in nature. They only meow as kittens. But they have quite literally learned that when they meow, they can get shit from humans. So, like, if you see a wild cat, you know, wild adult cat, he'll pretty much never meow. And domesticated ones do, because they have learned that when they do meow, you know, then you're like, oh, pity. Like, it's literal human manipulation that cats have learned. They're like fake as shit. John blames me for all the meows. Makes sense if meow in the wild. Yeah, exactly. They, in the wild, you know, they hiss at each other. Or something like that. And only the tiny kittens meow. But around humans, cats have learned that if they meow, they get what they want more often, and so they do. There's also this one cat video where cat knocking over glass, and just before it does, owner goes, tss, the cat looks straight. Oh yeah, I know exactly that video. Like, no, don't. And the cat is just like, but I will. And yeah, and you know, we find it funny, and we kind of like it, we laugh at it, and cats get away with it. So you know that we are sort of mind controlled by cats, and we chill that. Aliens invasion just get be done in cat costume. I mean, that's pretty accurate. Humans has this, you know, unparalleled desire to want to pet things. You know? Kind of like, you see a creature, and it's like, and can I pet it is always one of the first questions. Like, oh, he looks cute, can I pet it? Come on. Oh, flip it. Super Mysterio. Imagine cats talking to other cats. I parked up his new sofa. Still hasn't kicked it. Yeah, I mean, that's probably similar to the conversations. That and probably trying to plot to murder you. I think that's a legitimate thing that cats do as well. Right? You just know if cats were big enough, they'd kill us. Cat is like God's perfect killing machine, but in a sad twist of irony, he made majority of them small. Small enough for us to pick them up and pet them. Talking about lions now? Yeah, but lions, had their own issues and problems, like, reproducing fast enough and stuff like that. But imagine if a house cat would be the size of a lion. A common house cat, every single kitty would be the size of like a lion or a tiger. We'd be fucked. They are great company, exactly. Cats are so fucking cute. Oh yeah. I mean, both doggos and kitties. Super cute. Not for me, not for you, what? Oh, come on. Good game. Also, Halo effectively associated with cute things with good features and vice versa. Therefore, when a cat slaps, it's cute, but when I do it, I get arrested. Unless you're ridiculously cute. Got to feed the fish? You want to feed the fish or you want to feed the cat? I think at some point you're gonna have to choose. I think at some point a choice will have to be made there. Or a cat will make it for you. That's also such a weird thing about cats. Cats are like pretty much the only creatures in the wild that kill just for sport and fun. You know? Like, how many stories are there where, a house cat gets brought to some sort of destination in a place and then they quite literally, like, kill an entire species. Not because they're hungry, not because they're not fed, just because they like killing stuff. There have been like an entire, like there are several of these stories where, the most popular one I think is a lightkeeper brought his cat, like a lighthouse keeper, brought his cat to like this one small island, and the cat slowly but surely and systematically hunted out an entire unknown species of birds that they basically just discovered as like cat was basically eating up the last of them. And that species of bird does not exist today anymore because of one single cat. The cat was genocidal. I think that Australian government went to war with emus, not ostriches. It was either cassowaries or emus, something like that. I'm quite sure it was emus. Why do how people fish as pets generally? Why do? I don't know. Some people like them. They will eat out of hand. They're relaxing to watch. There you go. I just find that hilarious. Yep, I mean, modern government getting ass whooped by birds. Oh yeah, that's another funny thing. That was another funny thing for sure. Australian government doesn't seem to be having much luck in the whole, you know, let's kind of like adjust our ecosystem department or change our wild. The wild keeps kicking Australian government because, yeah, they're fucked up with the toads. The kangaroos are out of order at this point in Australia and they're just roaming everywhere. You know? So, yeah. Castor is a freaking dinosaur. Yeah, Castor is a freaking dinosaur. You see how 5th fish tank, the fish were beautiful but brutal. Then I started breeding and with eggs tank for babies. That was too much. Yeah, my mom had fishes as well at some point, and I think now she only has like a couple. Because yeah, it got too much for her as well. So video of kangaroo walking through a bar as people were drinking. Yeah, that's normal. Like, they randomly appear in cities and just do their shit. And why didn't nature make bears so cuddly yet deadly at the same time? We made them cuddly. It's we who did it, by the way. I can promise you, like 400 years ago, nobody wanted to hug a bear, ever. We did that with our like teddy bears and you know, shit like that. Like TV shows for kids and all the crap. That's us, dude. Can't blame the bear. That's quite legitimately our fault. How is our ward doing? It's actually very tense. I'm very lucky that I did my fast fights last night, so I don't really have to keep an eye on it anymore. We're up against LVT. Berry. These furry things I just loved. Yep, I mean, that's what we did. Speaking of good videos, do you guys remember that video where the guy flat up, squared up with a kangaroo and punched it in his face because the kangaroo was bullying his dog? And the kangaroo is just like, what the fuck, dude? That's like the most Australian video I think I have ever seen. Australian boxing with a kangaroo. Whom drank 5 CGR Halkling? I'd go with Halkling. The worst I saw is a lady throw a sandal at a moose and I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, mooses are absolute units, dude. Mooses are so fucking dangerous. But yeah. I have noticed that if somebody is cute, when they try to ignore. Cute is kind of a form of superpower, pretty much. We are lucky this war versus BBT, as they died 11 times in 120 fights. We are 0-0 versus TCN and won this season. Whew! Our alliance also. Nice, good job. Good job. Yep, that's the one, man. Currently vulnerable. Nodes are ebb and flow intercept and wait. Yep. That apparently is the case. Moose, chase birds if they're threatened. Those things are. Oh, yeah. People don't understand how big fucking mooses are. Like when they're fully grown and everything. Moose are like fucking massive. I'm quite sure that moose is the biggest animal in Latvia as well. Believe it or not, we have mooses here as well. I'm quite sure that we do. And yeah, huge. Yep. Okay, some of these images are not great, but those are fucking massive, man. Kind of stupid that the first pictures that come up are people hunting them here in Latvia, like in hunting clubs and stuff. Vancouver had huge overpopulation. People were feeding the coyotes. Oh yeah, coyotes are also quite unique that they can just thrive anywhere and adopt. But yeah, no. Okay, so we do have mooses in Latvia for sure. Reminds me. You know, Dr. Doom has a bear as a pet. I did not know that. That's actually cool. Well, I became Paragon and acquiring my Kitty Doom and Hulkling and ascending my rank 3 Nimrod now. Push that rank 4 next Fury, Hulk, Iron Man, CGR, or Nimrod. I'd go with Nimrod probably. Especially since you already ascended him. And I might as well just keep pumping him up. Well, yeah, we do have bears, we have mooses in Latvia, we have lynxes, wolves. Oh, Latvian nature is quite cool. We have quite a lot. And luckily, we have virtually no poisonous snakes. Like we have like a couple species of vipers, but the vipers that we have here can't really kill an adult human. They can just make you feel a bit iffy. And like only one of them is poisonous. So we have like one semi-poisonous snake in our forest. And a lot of beautiful shit. Are your winters cold? Yeah. Latvian winters are cold, summers are warm. We do get our 2-3 months of, snow and everything being white and stuff. Also wrestled a lion while he was naked on in the car. I mean, like, we all know that Dr. Doom is a chant. Don't have any poisonous snakes too. I think it's because of the cold. Probably. Possibly. But like a horse, Dr. Doom is what you would call a chad. Yeah, no. I mean, Dr. Doom is a chad. Yes. But Joe Rogan would be fucking jealous of Dr. Doom. Since he hears that. Off to bed though, later. Later, James. Alrighty then. Let's see how badly we can beat up the APOC with the world's mightiest civil warrior. There we go. Look at that. Civil warrior clearly more OP than APOC. APOC has lost so much ground in the game though. And the thing is, like, APOC's still an amazing champion. It's just nobody rank, or very few people rank and use him a lot. Like, my APOC is still rank 3. Here again would be like, pull up the comic of Dr. Doom and the bed. Yeah, that's exactly what he would do. And you know what? And Jamie would pull it up. Every time bears are mentioned, you can see Joe Rogan's eyes just light up. It's like, bear, I have a story to tell. I think it's kind of fucking awesome though. Like, when he has such a, obvious and awesome kind of like, likeness. Like, well, no. He's just, a fucking fanatic. Yeah, APOC lost ground mainly because of BGs. That's for sure. If they're not good in battlegrounds, they might as well be useless. It's pretty much the state of the game. I know a lot of people like to argue against that, but that's pretty much how MCOC right now is. From like the top tier competitive standpoint. If the champion is not good in BGs, he's fucking useless, because a champion that will be good in BGs will likely be good everywhere else in the game as well. And why would you rank up somebody that is not good in BGs but is good in story quest when you can rank up somebody that's good, everywhere? It's just, it quite literally is just the way it is. Unfortunate. Makes sense why Dr. Doom needs a suit carrying those heavy balls. Absolutely. So freaking lootly. Look at the Groot putting in work. Beware of the tree. In BG Joel is coming and going to start going. Yeah, exactly. For everything else, there's Master cards. I mean, yeah. Like, oh, there's this new challenge mode, Grandmaster Gauntlet's coming back. Wonder who I'll use as my main champion. Attempt your pain needs to be done. I wonder which is the champion that I'm always gonna bring and before I need to swap him out. And like, oh, I need to do some casual questing? Oh, okay, fair enough. Or, incursions got better. Wonder who will I do my incursions run with? AQ? No problem. Like every champ that's overhand comes out with a really good champ that gets Justice Lighter, Quicksilver, and Gallon walks in photo. Vivian Cage. Yeah, I don't think it's every time, but it happens a lot when community focuses on the wrong champion. I also do believe that Wolfie is going to be much more popular than Morbius, especially a month from now. Same thing was with like Warlock and Sunspot. And like, okay, Sunspot has regained some ground, but for years since Sunspot was released, hardly anybody really cared about Sunspot that much. Everybody cared about Warlock, because Warlock was like the Alliance War Absolute Chad MVP. He was great for like questing and a whole bunch of stuff. And when they both came out, I still vividly remember a comment from a specific content creator saying that this month it is absolutely clear which champion Kabam, preferred more or gave more love to. And he was referring to Sunspot. As in, like, Sunspot is that much better than Warlock. And wasn't the case. Or the same thing when Corvus and Proxima came out. Everybody was super hyped for Proxima. And then Corvus just dominated the game for years. Yeah, it is quite often like that. Up, Mike? All incursion with Hercules. If I could change another champ, I'd just give. I wouldn't give up, but I can't deny that doing incursions with Hercules has this certain charm to it, especially if you have some cheesy hack combo. Mike? I am not in CCP. This, by the way, I find extremely fucking unfair. It's like, really? It's gonna be like in off seasons now only the CCP content creators will be able to do like battleground streams and shit. And, like, I have no desire joining CCP after this, and I get that, CCP gets certain privileges and stuff like that. But this thing kind of rubs me the wrong way, mainly because I don't think BGs should go away completely. I think when, war doesn't go away. I think, when there's an off-season, just, keep it as is. Put on some nodes so people can practice. Like, people can practice Alliance War nodes before the season starts. Why can't we practice BG nodes before the season starts so we know better who to rank up and stuff like that? But no, we can't practice. It's only the CCPers. Imagine if, like, in Alliance War off seasons, only the CCP guys could play Alliance War and test out the new tactics and shit like that. That'd be, like, extremely unfair from a competitive standpoint. And it's not that much better in Battlegrounds, It's not as bad in Battlegrounds because, the second meta is going to start for everybody and yada yada yada, but still. Especially when most of the time BG start bugged. Also. Yeah, exactly. Battlegrounds should be always on, without a doubt. Anyone know if Adam Warlock is immune to Wither? I was using Quicksilver against him with 40. Kind of. Adam Warlock is immune to his power rate manipulation from non-Mystic champions. Something like that with Adam Warlock. Mystics can mess with his power gain, other classes can't. MCOC community when champ does nothing but just one big crit neuron activation. Yeah, that's pretty much it. As long as the champion has a big crit, that's almost guaranteed to attract hype. It's like, do you see this champion that has no utility, no immunities, no nothing, is extremely conditional, situational, requires a specific rotation, but if you do that correctly, he's gonna have a big yellow crit. And everybody in the MCOC community is like, sign me up! I mean, it is very, very true though. And it doesn't always have to be like crit. Like, remember the hype for Shocker, before Shocker was released? They showed that heavy attack damage. It's like, no, like 100 and something is. This is Tech Gallon. Shocker's gonna be fucking insane. And to be honest, at this point, Shocker's buff might actually be quite good for him. Because he will get somewhat more damage, and you will not have to worry about accidentally, breaking opponent's block and stuff like that. It's just... again, it would be interesting to put Shocker through this. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it. I thought that Werewolf by Night in Disney Plus was going to be another studio, but that's not. Yeah. I heard about this one. I actually didn't want to see it in color. Like, I like the way it was, you know, shot with black and white and then tiny bits of color seeking into it. And I really like that. I thought that's like one of the things that make it, you know, visually more interesting and different. I don't know why would they choose to release it in color. Kind of ruins it, so I don't want to watch it. I really want to pull and do 6-star Ghost Rider. Nobody's really doing anything with the Ghost Rider anymore though, right? Wait, I'm trying to parry here, boy. Oh, it should always be there, yep. Overall. People were so hyped of Zemo and 3 Bleeds. What do you mean? To this day, I don't see him in the top 10 skill. There are still content creators who put him in top 5 skill. There were content creators who claim that he's top 10 champion in the game overall. See it falls later? See you later. But yeah, reasonably speaking, I think Zemo is one of the 3 weakest and shittiest champions released in this year. Like, if you're being honest. What's up, Stefan? How are you doing? Imagine paying 320 for permanent 20% boost on one champion. And I'm sure that there are people that, like, people who have money will. No, like Yusafa will, for instance. They don't have to imagine, you can ask. The 3.2 EQ mistake is guillotine cheese again. Yep, I love whenever that happens, man. Guillotine cheesing is just satisfying as fuck. It really is. Alright, so Mando is still here. You're gonna help you can help me with this one as well. Then you're probably more capable and knowledgeable to answer these questions with Venom also. Right? What about the new champs, especially the original one that's going to be released? Any news on that? I mean, like, I made a video, yeah. We know who are going to be the new champions. It's going to be Kushala and another Native American Kabam original. So there's going to be 2 ladies, 2 Native American ladies, basically. Yes, join on Discord. Yeah, we can do that. You pay 1k to remove the unblockable ability from Jack's kit. I'd consider it. I'd strongly consider it. That unblockable ability has not once been useful to me and has kind of like significantly slowed me down in a lot of fights. That unblockable ability is such a pain in the ass. Why do you want the dog? I thought he was average. I actually think dog is going to be better than most people think, and because dog is like a dual purpose champion. And why I want him? So I have him because he is another chunky mystic. I do generally think that it is quite possible that the dog will be more common champion used than Morbius. And I did not want to wait till he enters the new feature crystal. Oh, the new champions looks very bad. You mean the Kabam original? I mean, like, it's all about the abilities at the end of the day. Like, I was roasting the shit out of Overseer and stuff like that. But, you know, I have no issue using him if he's a decent champion. And the same thing will be his shield. But if you're asking me about, like, the character design and stuff like that, yeah, so far from what I have seen, don't put it there. Like, all these cultural arguments, I mean, there are reasons why people want to do that, like, but here's my honest opinion. I don't think me, you, or anybody else should seek some sort of, the best way to say, you know, similarities in your, or real life stuff in your escapist fanfiction. It has never been important to me, and I don't think it should be important for somebody to see, you know, somebody who does this stuff exactly like me, or looks exactly like me, or speaks exactly like me on the screens. Like, that's why it's escapist fantasy. You want to see somebody better, faster, stronger, cooler, you know, more interesting. And as far as, like, you know, different cultural heroes goes, like, I could watch freaking, you know, Japanese movies. I'm not Japanese, and I can still, you know, as a kid, for instance, with all of these, you know, like Dancing Dragon and whatnot, I was a fucking kung fu master. Like, none of the guys that looked like me. But I watched all of that, and, you know, it was still, like, elementary easy without a problem to insert myself in that world. And it's like, you know, go and play with my friends as if, like, we know kung fu now. Something like that. And all this thing, I think as an end result is, I can understand why some people think it's a good thing, but ultimately it's ruining modern entertainment and modern escapism. All of these real life stuffs and, you know, themes being brought in, because people want to escape their lives. Like, that is a legitimate reason, right? Why, for instance, MCU is not doing well right now. And this crap has a lot to do with it, regardless of how many people on Twitter say that they love it and stuff like that. And I'm sure that there is a portion of people who do, or who do think that they like it, that don't. And people at large don't. Because they want to escape, they want to have fun, they don't want to think about, you know, histories, atrocities, or whatever things. You coming? Yeah, I am coming. No, I mean, like, there's always somebody getting super butthurt as long as you say it's like you're not, oh. As long as you don't immediately put all the right flags on your Twitter and, you know, cheer all the right things, there's always somebody gonna be upset. Don't even bother anymore. And again, to be clear, I have absolutely nothing against any, you know, group of people and stuff like that. I'm really not like I just don't care for it. It's like, and I think that's normal because we care about different things.
Can you hear me?
Hey.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm just okay.
I'm still grinding arena, but I have my AirPods in and I went in the other room so I could talk to you without the missus waking up.
Okay, so let's build up your Venom. Because Mando is the juggernaut of the stream, and the juggernaut of the stream always decides what is the next champion added to the matchup spreadsheet. So we're picking Venom.
Buttercup. Yep.
Right. We're gonna be putting in Venom here as well. Obviously.
Not the duck though.
Yeah, the duck is never gonna be on the spreadsheet. Defensive. Realistically, I'd say Venom has small defensive value overall.
He's good against like Havoc and such.
No, I'm saying defensive value
stuff, which people. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's you know, yeah. on if you have a 7-star rank 2 Venom, only thing Venom has is basically health.
Yeah, health pool is the big one.
Okay, so let's go. Is he a good core counter? Absolutely fucking no.
No, he's not. He's not very good at core.
Is he a good Killmonger counter?
Can, but
he's actually quite decent Killmonger counter. Huh?
Yeah. He's very good because he can do the armor break with a heavy.
Yeah. Is he good at Tuma counter? No.
No.
Is he good Thekiryu counter?
I'd
say
would
yes.
not pick him as my first.
Huh?
He can, but I wouldn't pick him as my best, but he can eat the Fury. That's one good thing about it. So yeah.
Okay,
I
so we're
guess
gonna go with
yeah.
maybe sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes would be good, yeah.
Okay. Mephisto. Is he good against any mystics?
Trying to think off the top of my head. I mean, he can do like Chavez and stuff, but most of the time I wouldn't bring him against a mystic if I could help it.
So Mephisto, we're gonna go with no.
I might go no, yeah. Especially because the start of the fight.
Rinker is a definite no. Doom is probably a no either.
I wouldn't do it.
Maw is asking for trouble. Sassy, nope. Yeah. Chavez.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I mean,
sometimes.
Okay. Man thing, no.
She doesn't really, yeah. No, definitely not man.
Mangog, I'd go no either.
No.
Kindred, that's gonna be a no.
Nope.
And okay, we're gonna give you maybe sometimes on Chavez. Domino.
Chavez is pretty much the only one.
Domino is gonna be a no.
Yeah, I would say there's just too many chances for the.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a no.
So yeah, no.
Bishop bleeds.
No.
Bishop is a no. Havoc, I think you can do.
Absolutely can do Havoc all day long. It used to be one of my main counters before I had a lot of these tech armor up. So yeah.
Toad. It's a no, really.
Wouldn't.
If you scale it up, it's a no because you bleed him as well. You give him more of those thingies, and yeah.
He's not gonna help. Yeah, it's not gonna help.
Okay, let's go with Thing. Thing is a no,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. No, he's absolutely great for Thing.
He's absolutely great for Thing.
Win.
Oh, fair enough.
because the bleeds can control his his armor.
Oh, okay, kind of makes sense.
It's called. And even though you can't like nullify stuff, you can do some immense damage with him, even though he's bleed immune. Just because of the buffs, they really help him out.
Okay, fair enough. You get Photon?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that either. Yeah. I'm sorry, Photon. I wouldn't, because she's bleed immune, and that's where you would nuke her.
Jessica, not. I don't think he's typically fast enough. If you're taking it as equal rank champions, I'd say no.
No, yeah, never. No, he couldn't do it. She's just too much of a. The fact
Pig,
that she can go on.
Yes.
Yes, he can get, and all the spiders he can get.
Yeah,
easily.
And Quicksilver is also yes, I'd assume.
Yes, Quicksilver.
No way, I think he's good against.
Yeah, he can do null.
I think Nova, right? So we're going Nova, yes.
Oh, Nova, yes, yeah.
Hulkling, I think he does fine too.
He does. He can eat the bugs.
Cersei?
Which is good. I wouldn't use on Cersei. Too many chances for glances.
Okay, so we're gonna go with no for that.
Right.
And we're gonna go with Gore. I'd say yes, because
he's
you have tons of buffs to eat, and you can bleed him consistently, and despair.
And if you have deep wounds, he will just melt.
Yeah.
Like I've done that before.
Null, I think you're fine against Null too, right?
Null's fine, yeah. You just have to be careful about if he throws a special one about the reverse controls, but he can nuke him, no problem.
Yeah. Okay, so Fam, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
Yes, yeah, he's good for him.
Mysterio, definitely yes. Warlock, definitely yes.
Definitely.
Penny, yep. Shuri, I think he should be fine. Is she fine? Is he fine against Shuri?
Yeah, I mean, it just nukes her because since she can bleed, you just treat it as a stun immune fight, and it's fine.
Okay, fair enough. So we're done here.
Yep.
So let's see the results.
I think a lot of people will find people that haven't played Venom in a while.
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think people that don't play Venom or don't have a ranked Venom or even a 7-star or anything are gonna find that he's a little bit better than what people think, especially on the defense side too. Because he's won a lot of fights for me on defense just with the health pool.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's do the rest of the stuff so I can actually compare him proper.
Yep. By the way, I was going to donate to you anyway. No, I didn't do it because of this, but I figured it'd be kind of funny if I did Venom. Venom's my boy. So.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
What'd you finish at with the arena? I had to cut it off at the very
it was like I haven't finished yet. I mean, I'm gonna still finish my round afterwards, but it's like 42.5 million now.
Well, that's good. I just had beat a champion, and before it gave me the matchup screen, it crashed on me.
Okay, so I can see that Venom should be at.
There's definitely
everything
memory
checks out.
leak somewhere in this
Venom
game they need
is
to
here
fix.
as well, as you can see. So we are comparing it by the S's, and now... 1 second. Venom is
Yes,
here.
sir.
Do I have all the champions?
Do you know what the
14.
cutoff was for the first round of Werewolf? I never even looked.
120.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
14.
Even if this one goes a little higher, I don't think it'll be that much higher.
I think it's gonna go lower, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll definitely push as much as I can. I just totally forgot it started today. I mean, I knew it, but it just didn't click in my head until I saw your stream.
Alright,
I was
so-
like, oh crap.
Here we go. We have Venom. We can see where he stands. Venom's above Morbius. Haha! In terms of yeses,
Ah.
anyways.
Nice. I'm glad to hear he's above Morbius.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Morbius isn't a bad champ. He doesn't do anything amazing, I feel like. I think he was overhyped because we all knew we were going to get him, for one. Like, I definitely could take mine to rank 2, but I'm not going to.
Hmm.
I'm actually debating taking up my SIG 60 Spider-Man just because I have a lot of the other ones already taken up.
660 Spidey. My Spidey is
Yeah.
640, so... But
I think
Spidey in mine has very little chance to go up, because...
Yeah. It would help my prestige. That's the only thing that would really help.
Oh, fair enough. Because...
Yeah.
Listen, Linda, listen.
Oh, I'm listening. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to
I
me.
have the Pig Eater. So I have Hulk up already, right? So I have my
Yeah.
boy, my
Yeah.
angry boy at rank 2.
Have you taken up Titania yet?
No. And
But you're
especially
going to.
because Piggy goes first.
Oh, you're gonna do Piggy first, really?
Yeah.
I would have.
I'm gonna
thought
do
you would've
Piggy
went
next,
Titania first.
and
Because Titania is so good in Battlegrounds. Like I know Piggy is too. Don't get me wrong.
I'm doing
Piggy is taking
Piggy.
down things for me.
Because Piggy at the moment is like
Yeah.
a shiny Pokemon.
I know, but Titania, dude, her rank.
I'll rank-
Well, is yours Awakened?
No, well, I just pulled my Titania, no.
Oh, that's right. You just pulled her. Yeah, no. But when she gets Awakened, I mean, she's a definite. You got to take the rank 2.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
If she was awakened, I'd probably do her first.
I understand. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, she's. I mean, even I use her as a 6-star on my baby account unawakened, and she's been carrying me in war a lot, especially with the whole decay versus sugar pill thing.
Yeah. Well, Piggy is a decay attacker too.
Yeah. I've been using him on my baby account too. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, both of them are really good for that. And I'm excited to see what the Sandman buff will be.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Decay, because he's decent. He's decent now, but he's gonna be so
Sandman
much
has
better
like
the easier
the
rank.
best match stats, by the way, on the sheet.
Yeah.
Like, if you
Sorry.
take a look on the sheet, Sandman, like, the problem with Sandman is he's slow for all the stuff that he does, but he can do like all the matchups. Like,
He can do all the matchups, yeah, but he is slow. So I'm hoping the
like,
buff
okay, you
will
can do like
make some
Horde
fast-
with Sandman. You can do Killmonger, by the way.
Yes.
I've done that one because you can.
Really,
just,
I've never done that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you spam your level once, you can just reverse Killmonger's power gain. He basically never gains power, and you keep debuffing him because you can get a shit ton of pet
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, those petrifies stack up nice.
And yeah,
Like, I
and then
think
you
I
keep
had,
him
like-
always at a very low to no power, and you just keep going at him and reverse his willpower heal and stuff like that. So it is better.
because most of the time I'd have double digits petrifies all the time because I just keep spamming the little special one.
Yeah, well, there you go. Atuma obviously
Nice.
no, Nick Fury not really, but then you take a look at, he takes like all of the Mystic champions without much issue. Out of
Which is
the
awesome.
mutant class, he doesn't do Domino. He's going to be fine against Bishop, against Havoc, and against Toad. Because he's like, poison immune, he doesn't crit a lot, so he's not really going to have issue against Havoc, and against Bishop as well, you can just, push him level 2 chunk through it.
Yeah, I was gonna say just avoid the special one. Yeah.
Yeah, Thing, Photon, Jessica, Pig, Quicksilver, he pretty much is fine against all of those as well, because, he has the accelerates, so he can shut down the wades and the
Mhm.
whatnots. Against Photon, it's kind of like the iffiest thing, but against Photon, it's not going to be that bad either, because you can waste a ton of time spamming your heavies,
Right.
and, make her expire her charge thingy. And in Cosmic class, he's probably most likely quite shit against Cersei because of the glancing messing up with him too much, but
Glancing,
he has
yeah.
not much issue against like Noah, Halfling, Gore, and Null. And against Tex again, you know, he's gonna suck against like Penny the most, and because he's gonna take forever to take the shield down. But again, Family Theater Warlock, there's just not much issue for him because, yeah.
Gosh, man, that's really cool.
And he has the remark that he's slow, but if you're looking purely matchup wise, which he can do, he's like up top. He has the
he can do
the highest
He's
level
just
of yes
fastest.
and the highest of level of yes plus maybe together.
Nice. Yeah, I would definitely. I'm really curious to see
if
how
his
much
buff is
better
good
he
enough.
is with the buff. Yeah, exactly. If the buff makes him
I'm taking
just
him
ramp
rank
up so
5.
much faster.
If his buff is good enough, I'm definitely taking him to rank 5.
I already took mine to rank 4 just because I wanted a little bit of extra damage for now when I was using him on my path. But yeah, if he's that good, I'll take him to rank 5, no problem. Because I
Let's do it.
don't even know what Sigmund is, but he's dupe naturally. I just don't know what he is.
I don't think Imam has clarified the known situation officially for next season.
Still not yet. Yeah, hopefully they will tomorrow. Because I mean, the next day is when it starts.
Yep. Well, hopefully they do today for me, tomorrow for you. Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, actually, you know what? It is today for me. Also, I forgot. It's like 2 a.m. or something. What time?
Fair enough. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So,
2:09.
so how many points are you thinking of putting up against for Wolfie?
I was gonna probably go about 130, 135 at most.
Because I'm quite worried whether I'm gonna manage to put up enough points.
Well, I mean,
because I can grind today, but like tomorrow, I already have quite a lot to do during the day, and tomorrow evening, obviously 8.3 starts and stuff.
But what'd you do? Like you did 2 runs today, or between yesterday and today? You know what I mean? In 12 hours ish. I mean, you got 40 points. All you need is 3 good runs. So if you do one, let's say afternoon, and then one tomorrow evening, you should be like 120-ish easily, 125 to 130, I'd imagine. You should be fine.
Yeah, I hope I am.
Because if you could even just not do the next day and or just do a little bit here and there when you're not, when you're taking a break between streaming, and you'll probably be fine.
Yeah, because like actually the only good thing is that the Thursday my driving session fell off. So
really?
I might be able to either do 8.3 in like one single go and then still grind out the in the last day or something like that. Or still do the completion stream, upload some videos, and then finish it in the morning stream, and then still have some grind.
Yeah. Well, either way, you should be able to do at least like one good grind before it ends, which will help out big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think if I hit 130, I'll be happy. I don't think it would. I really don't think it's going to go that high, but I mean, I figure 130 will probably be safe, roughly.
I think the cutoff was like 120 first time around, and I don't think it's gonna go higher.
Yeah, I really don't think so, especially because, like you said, Battleground's coming back. Even though it's towards the end of it, Battleground's coming back and 8.3 dropping. I really think a lot of people aren't going to be really too fussed with it, because it's not like he's like a god tier. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's not like he's also got the mad hype behind him.
Yeah, so I really feel like you're right. It's going to be. I think if you can hit 120-ish, which I think you will, I think you'll hit over that. You should be fine.
Scorpion might top. Scorpion could be high. Kingpin at the moment, the highest champions up there: Sandman, Kingpin, Jugs, Silk, Kate.
And all those are really good, especially Kate and what do you call it? Kate. You said Kate, Sunspot.
Juggy Boy is the best there because Juggy Boy is the fastest on average.
Jugs. I hope I get a Jugs eventually.
Out of all of those top champions, Jugs is realistically the best because Jugs is also the fastest and has that many good matchups.
Yeah. I told you I pulled my first Titan and it was Shung, right?
Oh, you didn't tell me that, but hey, congratulations, man.
I think I put it in your chat. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I pulled him, and then I duped my Hulk right before that. That's what gave me the...
Oh, that's quite awesome, too.
So I have a 7. Yeah, so it's been nice. I was like, those were my 2 pulls yesterday. And so since I got my first Titan, now I'm like... I was really wanting to get Jugs, but...
Oh, yeah.
Shung isn't a bad one at all.
Yeah, Shung for sure is a solid champ to get there.
Yeah, I'm debating ranking him up to rank 2, but I would like it. It'd be an easier decision if he was awakened.
I mean, I probably would even in Awakened.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. I guess I'll just wait and see. I'll probably do one more Titan pull. I'm sure I can get one more because I haven't finished the Karina challenge.
What do you mean you can do one more?
So once I do,
How can you do one more?
like, I'll be able to do one more before it changes, like in December.
Oh.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Well,
Not like right now.
I think I'm at like 8 or 9,000 Titan shards now. When 8.3
Yeah.
comes out, that's going to be like 11 and a half. And also the 5k milestone in the BG thing is going to put me at like 60 and a half. So I'm going to be like 3
Oh, that's right. They're adding
away.
that next time, aren't they?
Huh?
Yeah, that will.
Oh yeah, Battleground season rewards and Alliance war rewards also is going to have some Titan shards. So I should be
Yeah,
able to
that's
open one more Titan crystal in like 2 weeks
Sometime
or a
November.
week or something like that.
Yeah. Or yeah, maybe before November if it's
Yeah,
maybe at the end of
because
October.
I think we're getting some Alliance wars now, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're getting an alliance.
We're gonna get 5k
I forgot.
in the BG solo milestones. We're gonna get some Titan shards, I think, now in the next BG season rewards as well.
Yeah, I'm happy they're giving a lot of opportunity. I really just wish they would have just made it 15k though instead of 20.
Yeah, true.
20 is just so much. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I know they give us like 600 every time you dupe somebody, but I added it up the other day. I've had the equivalent of 13 champions duped. Whenever you look at like SIGs, like 13 times I pulled a 7-star where it's been a dupe. That's what
Oh
I
yeah,
said.
not many people know this, but yes, you can get rid of Venom's buff gain by incinerating him. Then he stops gaining the buffs.
Hell, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
It makes sense because the
symbiotes hate fire. that thing.
symbiotes in the comics.
But yeah, I can check
hate
this out.
fire, yeah, so that makes a
See,
lot
so
of sense.
where's that stupid Venom?
Does it work for Venom Pool too then? Or is it just Venom?
I don't remember.
I'd have to test it.
But
yeah,
okay,
that's
so
cool.
I'm
That's
just
really
gonna
cool.
bring some 5-star Icarus in a fight. Or a 4-star Icarus, that's fine. Where's the wannabe Superman? Check this out. As soon as you incinerate him,
Remember
his symbiote buff goes away. And then he doesn't gain any
Yeah.
more buffs.
Yeah. That's so crazy. I never knew that.
So yeah, I put in one incinerate, and he's...
Yeah, it's just nothing.
And then it eventually comes back, but if you keep incinerating...
It just never reactivates.
Well, it does reactivate, but you can just get rid of it again.
Like if he's already incinerating, it'll still reactivate. You have to incinerate
Yeah.
him again, or just. Oh, okay. That's still pretty cool, though. I did not know that. That's a good thing to know. What about like Nova Flame? Would that because it's
No,
passive,
Nova
would
Flame
that
is its
work?
own thing.
No, it doesn't. Okay, I didn't know. I just was curious. That's my thought too into it. I was like, that's really neat, though. Yeah, I never knew that. That's something good to share with people.
I think it's bugged though.
I mean, obviously you shared it here, but I'm just saying, yeah. Like it's not supposed to?
No, I think it was still giving him buffs in the brief second that it popped back. It kind of felt like it's not working the way it should.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna be finishing up the stream. So, huge thank you, obviously, to Mondo and everybody else for hanging out with me. I will be back streaming probably twice today again as I grind throughout the day and stuff like that. And again, every stream we're gonna mess around a bit with the spreadsheet. Hopefully get some more champs added and matchups, because I do want to grow this spreadsheet. I think it can, turn into something quite cool that people like and use and can enjoy.
I was happy when I saw that you were working on it. Like when you first debuted it, I was like, holy crap, man, that's going to be useful for years. I know for a fact it will be.
Yeah, and obviously
think-
you can
I think
always
you're
just
making-
add in extra defenders as well and update it here,
Yeah, as more champions get added, or if champions get buffed or whatever.
Or if
you
some
can add-
champions
you can
become
look at it.
irrelevant and you don't, really find them, you can just take them out as well. And so,
Yeah. Well, like with Red Skull getting buffed,
Yeah.
if he ends up being a major issue, I mean, that's like, I know a few of those that you have on there now could be good to have
yeah.
as a counter to him. Or, if he stays kind of similar to what he is.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
So,
But,
yeah, I think,
yeah.
it can be quite interesting. Because we can still keep adding new shit as well, because most of this stuff past this initial point here
Mhm.
it is all done with like lookups and formulas.
Right.
So it's super easy to adjust everything that's, you know, after this first one. And in the first one as well, it's just kind of like, you know, you can make moderate adjustments relatively easily.
So do you have it calculated automatically with the formulas?
Yeah,
like it does
pretty
it
much
for you,
everywhere.
just plug it
Like,
in. Oh, that is so awesome.
like all of these are counting the specific words in the columns, you know. So no, yes, maybe sometimes. So they count all of this automatically. What's that? You know, how many of each matchups they do. And all of these find the name and look up the values just so I can transport it. And then this table uses this second sheet as the data source. So it automatically updates whenever I add anything new, you know, anywhere there.
Yeah.
And then this last table uses this pivot table as the data source effectively. It's also a H lookup based on, you know, the titles. And the cool thing is I can just, you know, sort and mess with pivot table and it will automatically resort it here as well. And here it's like super easy to filter out what you want. For instance, if you want to take a look at, you know, Cosmic Champions we have added, so they're all
that's awesome.
Cosmic and can show you, you know, the Cosmic values. Or for instance, if you want to take only at the Cosmic Champions with medium to high defensive value, you know.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
So as it grows,
that's a great resource.
As it grows,
it's already a great resource. It's going to get so much better as you put more into it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really why I want to keep doing, you know, a champion or two pretty much every stream. And that's why I figured out, you know, whoever's the juggernaut can pick one champion, and then maybe at some point I'll pick another one in the between, and, you know, keep growing it gradually as I stream.
Well, I was happy to be able to add Venom to that because I think he's an awesome
champion. I can't believe I
especially
had
as
to
a
do
7-star
Groot,
now.
for fuck's sake.
I know. Man, whenever someone said they were gonna pick that, I was like, no.
Oh, yeah.
No. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to see all your streams today, but I'll be able to catch one, and then I'll definitely be on the 8.3 stream. And the missus woke up and went to the restroom a little bit ago, and I told her what you said, and she told me to tell you thank you. She appreciates you. So then she fell back asleep. So
right.
she only has to work tomorrow, and then she's going to be off the rest of the week for her birthday. Nice. And then she has to, for her that LVN program, she has to do some orientation the day after her birthday at the college or something. So she's very excited being off, and then she's going to work on that. And apparently, it's only going to take 12 months for her to become a LVN nurse, whatever that is. So
that's cool.
So yeah, and then her work is paying for 100% of it as long as she stays there for 2 years, and she's already been there for like 12. So I don't think she's going anywhere.
Oh yeah. Alright then, guys. I'll catch you later today. Bye bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the